Hey everyone out there on YouTube. Hope you all are having a wonderful week transitioning into the spring college semester as I am doing right now, being a part-time student at Virginia Peninsula Community College. Thus far, very good institution. Taking my courses, doing relatively well. Trying to bring up my GPA a little more in AutoCAD, and I'm currently in ethics. So, quick announcement there. I'm sorry there hasn't been as many haul videos on the channel this year because I've been focused on getting my computer, my stuff in order, and everything I need for my PC. So, yeah, I just had some priorities I've needed to do. Unfortunately, with bills and everything going up like they are, and everything else, diecast collecting will be still somewhat of a priority. It won't be on the burner as much. I might have to get creative if I still want to be able to bring out some haul videos. And in terms of schooling right now, where I'm focused at, but enough of that. Times are definitely changing, and the channel is probably going to shift more towards some things. Some other things, maybe. I don't know what the direction the channel holds, but RC cars probably as there. So anyway, I'll quit yakking and I'll get into the bread and butter of the video that everyone came to see, is the haul. And again, I haven't had nearly as many hauls as I'd like to this entire year. So starting out here, old case code, the Fast and Furious El Camino. Had scored this, I don't know how long ago, at Family Dollar Tree. Scored this there. I think this has a metal base. It might be plastic. Fast and Furious El Camino. Screen time. It's pretty cool. Scored this, the Volkswagen T3 Custom. I did score this at the Legends Tour stand at Walmart. I also finally did manage to score the tumbler of the Legends Tour. But yeah, the VW T3 Custom, I like this paint scheme a lot better. So I finally have that. Very nice and cool looking. Like that color. Got the Subaru BRZ. I don't know if I have the blue. I think there's a blue version of this, but I don't know if I have it per se. That one's pretty cool. There's that. And here I have the Matchbox EV school bus. That one's cool. Yeah, it's alright. I mean, it was something kind of different. I thought it was cool. The EV school bus. Next up here, got the Mod Mill. So there's that one. Been wanting to get this for a bit. Here's the back if you want to read that. Here's that one. And then also finally did score the Ferrari 364 GTB Competizione Daytona. This might have been my last haul video, I don't know. Here's the back if you want to read. Glad to score that. I think I also picked up Lil Roar, but I don't think it's in this video. It might have been the last one, but I'm not as caught up on things this year with Hot Wheels, but wish I could change that with things, but with bills being more expensive and haul videos being less prevalent, RC cars might have to be the bread and butter for a bit. But the fact that I'm able to bring you this haul video is a miracle. Yeah, I'm able to get a decent amount of pieces together for this. So, finally did score the 7-Eleven Supra. Been wanting that since I'm a really big 7-Eleven fanatic. And I always get my Slurpees, my drinks, my everything there I love. In fact, I love the new soft baked cookies 7-Eleven's bringing to the game because them things are good. But yeah, 711 Supra, scored the Silver Series. All right, onward now to some more premium offerings. So where do I get started? So now I gotta start there. We'll start here. So Tarmac Works finally made some orders on DMW. An order on DMW and an order on eBay recently this week with a sale that I made on an office chair I didn't need. So first off, the Huayra BC and the Arcanio Saint Topaz the orange. Arancio, I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it, but a very nice orange color. Pretty cool. There's that. And then I finally scored the Ford GT on DMW. Couldn't find these in the stores, so I got sick of trying to find Auto Worlds, or I do get sick of trying to find Auto World, at least castings that I'm really after. So most of the times, if I don't find Auto World, I'll usually just wind up ordering it on DMW, and this was $7, like $6 or $7, so I couldn't say no. I think it was like $7 on DMW.com. So yeah, I couldn't say no. It almost looks like Ken Miles' car in the Daytona, but it's probably not the right number officially. Maybe. I'm not really sure what the significance of this Ford GT 40 is, but it's cool. I'm trying to read here. This evidently tested. So this tested the Mustang motor. Okay. So this was the one to do that, as it says here. So pretty cool. And then next off here, these were on clearance. This was on clearance. Hot Wheels Rally MG Metro in the Hammer Drop. I think it was like $3 or something when I went to Target the last time and I picked this up. But this was like a while ago, and I don't even remember when I wound up getting this guy. But I've had it kicking around. I meant to make a haul video, and I had a bag of stuff, and finally decided to go ahead today, make a haul video. And then finally I met some guy on Marketplace. I finally wound up picking this up. I probably should have saved this till like the middle, but whatever. Custom Barracuda. RLC, finally got another RLC for the collection. Pretty nice. I'm happy to have it. Yeah, very shiny. The next here was a DMW order, part of my DMW order, which I think I got about 11 or 13 cars total. Got the gears, stunt double truck, and I finally picked up some more thumbtacks from Office Depot, so I'm going to have a little bit of a party, start hanging some stuff up tonight. Now that I've got this haul video starting to knock this out now. But that's cool. I definitely had my Joe this morning, so I'm rolling. And finally, David, we went shopping at Suffolk Walmart. He picked me this up. Gave me this, the Headbangers bus. I like my rock. I like my metal. So it's only right that I finally have this in my collection. So very happy to finally have the tour bus. Very cool. Pretty awesome. Very slick piece. Heavy. Heavy, of course. But very cool. It's pretty dope. I'm not sure if it's based off of, I'm not sure if there was an actual one, looks like. No, I don't know. But it is the Hot Wheels tour bus, and that is a very cool casting. Very heavy duty too. Alright, so the next one up here is DMW still. and continuing with everything I got on DMW as well. Custom Lowrider 75 Cadillac Eldorado. I think I'm almost done with the series, probably, possibly. Oh, shoot. I could probably be done. Black and brown, candy blue. I don't know. I know I have both Impalas, so I believe I have both of them. M&J Toys exclusive. So, yep. Definitely love me some online exclusivity when it comes to collecting. And it's just something you can't get in stores. I know some people like to store hunt. They swear by store hunting. I'm got kind of tired not finding much recently, so decided to do my online stuff. So here we go. Tarmac Works. The Koenig specials. And my thing is, nowadays, store hunting is about as expensive as online shopping. It seems like with the way premiums are going, considering online they cost the same amount and I can get a coupon. So I've just started to cut my losses and start online hunting rather than the stores all the time, since it's so expensive now to go out and really find anything, and really just keep missing stuff and not finding any releases, period. But the Koenig Specials Mercedes is pretty cool. Tarmac Works. Alright, so now on to the Premonology row. Or, well, second Premonology row. So up here, I have a dynamic duo of Lamborghinis. The blue Revuelto. It's pretty cool. That would be blue Ilios, I believe. Pretty color. And then up here is the Lamborghini Huracan Storado and blue Azure. More of a matte colored blue than the metallic blue on the Revuelto. Pretty cool. And then up here, something really, really special. Finally, the Top Secret. Now, those two were DMW. This one I had to order off eBay. I wanted to order both this and the Sylvia on DMW. Of course, they sold out on there. I found a Brazilian seller that I guess has a local shop somewhere in the States, and I found this for around $17, I think. Each of them were $17 or $16 with shipping. So $10 and like $5 or $7 in shipping. So the Top Secret Supra. Happy, lucky, very blessed to have this. The only thing I need now, I really want to get a Rexy or a Roxy, but considering the price of those now. But before the Top Secret cars were going to go insanely bat shit on price. Sorry to swear, but before they went nuts on price, I was just like, nah, I better get this one. If I don't get this one now, I'm going to kick myself for it. A lot of the releases, I would say, that were good. This one, I mean, a V12 Supra that goes 200 miles an hour, you can't get much more cool in tuner culture than this. Smokey Nagata Supra. Pretty awesome. And I sold an office chair, and I bought those two, and I got some Grubhub. We won't talk about Grubhub because that was a pain getting my food through them that one night. Man. So, Mini GT, the Jaguar CX75 in silver with blue stripes. But yes, I did order Grubhub, and man, did they mess up. They got my mail right this time with my orders, but they messed up my Grubhub, taking forever to get it out, and I don't know, it was nuts. But I sold an office chair, I made some money, And I got a couple die casts. So this one was DMW, but very nice silver color. Yeah. There's that. All right, so now the next one up here, the Numero Reserve Liberty Walk. Limited edition, scale 164. Liberty Walk, Numero Reserve. Pretty cool. Super Silhouette RX-7. And I'm happy to have this guy. Buddy doesn't really do the race cars a lot, but I'm here to say the race cars are pretty awesome too by Mini GT. I have the McLaren 750S. That other one was on DMW. This one, also a DMW order. But a red 750S. Very nice looking. Mini GT, just absolutely, they can just shut up and take my money. A lot of times they do. Mini GT, just shut up and take my money. So yeah, got the Sylvia, the D1 S15 finally. Again, this one being another one I have really wanted, the dynamic duo that goes with the Supra as well. But man, I'm so happy to have this. My Mini GT collection now, I think I have roughly over 100, or at least over 80, if not to 90 to 100. I'm in the 85 to like 95, almost to 100 zone in these Mini GTs now. But God, I never get tired of looking at releases by these guys. They're absolute jewels in my opinion. Next up here, finally, another dynamic duo. 2 blue Lambos, 2 blue Top Secrets. What can make it better? How about a set of gray veal sides, including this Nissan R32? But this is where I want to be at school as well, but also sharing some really cool stuff with you guys. But man, that veal side, that one's pretty. I like the red one, don't get me wrong, but this combat gray, this thing looks sharp. Very cool. Veal side R32. And so the next one up here, we go. Veal side combat gray Supra. If we want to talk about Supras as well as a Top Secret, we can talk about this one. Very cool looking. I love it. Again, there's just something about being able to hold something that you can't get in the stores in your hand. And y'all can debate me as much as you want. Y'all Hot Wheel diehards. Somebody I once knew who, you know, wink, wink, nod, nod, but y'all can debate me as much as you want. There's just something about having something you just can't get that's not middle of the department store type stuff that you can't get. There's just something about it. And I feel like it's something these in-store hunters do not really fully appreciate personally. As I said, there's just the air of exclusivity. The air of exclusivity that it has to it. You really can't go wrong. I hate to sound snobby, but, you know, there's something to it. But very nice. Rounding off the Mini GTs with Top Secret and as well with the other ones. So now, also, I am getting into RC as well. This is one of my newest acquisitions, the FMS 24. And yeah, it's a hobby grade crawler. Full on. Full suspension and all that. So yeah, I did get this. This was last month's go around. And I picked up a couple RC cars, I believe, this month. And I had my birthday Got a couple things. I got a Route 66 tic-tac-toe board. I got this outside flag. I got a toolkit since I am getting into RC cars. And I got a Turvis tumbler. And then I got a Rat Fink sticker to put on the side, or if I ever get a laptop, a sticker for a computer. So that does it for this haul video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope if y'all are getting into school, whatever y'all are doing, I hope y'all are having a good year, a good end of year, moving on into spring, into fall. I do know I'm trying to sell something. Been made a couple of sales, trying to flip a few things I don't need anymore. So yeah, I'm going to try to get creative and try to make some haul videos happen every now and then. But for the most part, I want to start trying to get to driving some RC cars now. I bought another crawler, and I bought a rock racer off of a marketplace, and I'll probably show those probably the next haul video. But I did buy those this month as an update. They will probably make an appearance on YouTube. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys later. Bye-bye.